All right, everybody. So the final week of mindset training, part 3. So the 4 steps to developing a growth mindset. The first thing that you need to do is to be honest with yourself and recognize and realize that you do indeed have a fixed mindset if you are one of those people. And it's about really developing your self-awareness and understanding your mind and how you think. And to move forward, you have to actively practice this self-awareness and be sure to identify when you tend to slip into that fixed mindset and recorrect the behavior. So you're observing that you're in the fixed mindset, you realize your mind is in the wrong place and that it is in the wrong state of mind, and then you're correcting those thoughts. So step number 1 is learning to listen to your fixed mindset, or learning to hear, I should say, not listen to, because we don't want to. Learn to hear your fixed mindset voice. So one of the biggest battles you will face as you try to move your mind from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset is the little voice inside the head. You kind of know the one. It's like, nah, and all naggy and gross. It places doubt in your abilities and makes you feel like you are not able to actually achieve the task at hand, rather than just believing you can do it. When someone provides you with some critical and truthful feedback, that voice gets defensive, that voice gets annoyed, and your inner fixed mindset voice does not like that feedback or criticism. So if you are a person that kind of anytime they get criticized or get feedback, you just kind of shut down or become very negative, maybe it's time that you have that fixed mindset. So just kind of being aware of that. It's the overcritical voice that judges what we do and what we are trying to achieve. If you recognize and practice the self-awareness of your fixed mindset, you will know that this voice will enter the fray when challenging new tasks. Knowing this, you can tell it to kind of like screw off, and it's not welcome in your mind. So step number 2 is recognizing that you have a choice. So you can interpret voices in 2 ways. Obstacles, setbacks, and objection can be an indicator that you have fixed ability as well as capacity. Or they can be an indicator that you require to test yourself, step up your efforts, change your techniques, and continue to grow as an individual. The former is the fixed mindset, and the latter is the growth mindset. The secret below is to change your framework of judgment, in this case a fixed one, and drive it towards a growth mindset. This kind of mindset training is important to achieve success in your goals. Step 3 of step 4. Only 4 steps, not too terrible. Step 3, talk back to it with a growth mindset voice. So you're talking back to your fixed with a growth. As new challenges approach and you are aware that fixed mindset voice is coming into attack, get ready to answer with your growth mindset zen. The fixed mindset will continue to linger, but as long as you continue to practice this method of warding off the pesky voice with your growth mindset, it will kind of gradually happen. Over time, with this habit, will teach your brain to think directly to the growth mindset and attitude and thought patterns. Even the growth mindset needs repeat training to bring that big muscle inside of your head to be the powerful tool that it can be for you, and I'm talking about your brain. Last one is step 4. You want to be active with your growth mindset thinking. When you find yourself in a place of growth mindset thinking, tongue twisters today. Of course, doubt can sometimes fall into your thoughts here and there. As you continue to practice and take the necessary steps, you will move back to the growth mindset. The whole point is, it's not something you always are going to stay in, you know? It's like a diet. You don't want to be in a calorie deficit forever. And you will go back and forth and back and forth. It's the same thing with the growth and a fix. You back and forth, just keeping everything kind of aware. You want to use this mindset training to focus your efforts on how you react and teach your mind to move to a place of growth. Remember, as part of the practicing the growth mindset, you also need to place yourself in places of discomfort. Try new things, challenge yourself to learn things you don't know. Use it as a process, and when you have setbacks, understand them and then just move on from it. Continue to persist with your efforts. Adjust your tactics and strategies and learn from feedback to get yourself in the right zone. So those are just the final kind of tips and tricks on how to change from a fixed to a growth mindset. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below.